Colorado knocks Georgetown out. Weber State should have in 95. What a game. I think they might have been close on the record for the most three-pointers.
They're all standing right now. They have been loving this from the get-go.
They lit them up. So, Eastern Washington's at halftime up by 8. They haven't won a Big Sky team, the other Sacramento team. I'll tell you some great stories. So I want to tell this while I'm having a sandwich. So, this is Kristoviak just got fired. The last time the Big Sky won a tournament game was 2006 Montana. So, the last real time they did any damage was 1999. Can you believe that? Weber State's been in, choked terribly since then. A Bagelin, I work for a Bagelin. Why don't we have tournament games here anymore? Why do you got to stay in the parking lot? It's not a 20,000 seat arena. You know, I saw Jason Kidd's last game right in that building. Got knocked out by the Cheeseheads. I saw Jimmy Valvanana cut down the nets right there. I saw Damian Lillard hit by 20 points against Montana at halftime in the Big Sky. Lose. I did the play-by-play that day. Amazing. Judd Heathcote over in the old Swenson gym. I saw them knock out Weber State. Saw Sakowicz choke over there. Sorry, Dave. Weber State 95. You could see me all over those video clips on ESPN. I worked for the team then with Ruben Nenhart when they paid Judd Heathcote back and beat him. But Ruben missed the front end of a 1-on-1. Iverson was a freshman then. Had him beat. I mean, they just beat him. The Waters curse. Michigan State, the Rocket Mortgage Mission. Pay these players. Pay them! Pay these fucking players, you cheap bastards, the NCAA. So Eastern's ahead right now by 8. The other Spokane team. So up in Seattle, I was at that game. Sitting there with my purple hair on that day. I had one of those goofy wigs on. I still have the jersey made in the USA. The Fukushima, why Fukushima? Exactly a year to the second that Fukushima, the nuclear, this is who built it. The people that built the reactors of Fukushima, Japan. When Waters Consortium merged, they built this. I bought a ticket, 77. Lillard ahead by 20 points. I'm sitting right there with the Montana players. Fans. I'm doing the play-by-play. He's ahead by 20. They went home at halftime. That was to the second. So, a year ago today, Jimmer. BYU, people sleeping out for Jimmer, I'm telling all my friends, you fucking BYU idiots. You got an NBA player playing in Ogden. The media, even the Ogden media, Jimmer. Jimmer was a piece of shit in the end. He sucks. He always sucked. He just bombed them threes. He was horrible. He was a zero burger. I knew it then. UA's good this year, by the way. They're very, very good. But they always choke in the tournament. Utah State choked horribly. They've been choking since, Wayne Estes was killed. What a player, Montana. I can go. So, that was exactly 10 years to the second that the nuclear disaster happened. Lillard head by 20 points. They lose. The Waters curse. Fukushima. What's that? So, they haven't really gone deep. Well, they haven't done shit. Kristoviak got fired. He coached that 2006 Montana team. What about Utah? What happened to that program? Oh, the football program is so overrated, it's disgusting. I listened to Scott Mitchell yesterday, babbling off about how great Scott Mitchell was fucking horrible in the end. He's probably the worst NFL quarterback. And he babbles on like he's these guys come up to me, I had an interception. Fuck, he sucked at Utah. I can't believe he even played in the NFL. Fuck him. Fuck Jimmer. All these fuckers that think they're all that. They weren't shit. Lillard? Oh, he was all that here. He was that great. It wasn't his fault they fucking lost. They lost to Montana twice in the championship. Never got to play in the dance. Don't even get me going. Randy's still here, Ray. So they're up by 8. So I'm at the game in Spokane when Weber upset North Carolina. The second round, they're playing Florida in the early game. They had Florida beat the whole fucking game. By the way, Mike Miller and Haslam were on that Florida team. Still in the NBA. They were that good. Weber had them beat. Had them fucking beat them the whole game. Who knows how far they would have gone. They were that good. Harold Arsenault, fucking the show. Oh, fuck, how good was that dude? He never went. I talked to him. I did the play-by-play on Lillard's game last year on the alumni before COVID on Kobe Bryant Day, 8/24. Well, he's got twins. I'm a twin, but God, you ought to see Harold now. He can barely walk. He fell into Damien. I'm like, whoa, don't injure that commodity. Fucking his billionaire Nike contract. Take a knee, fucking. I love Colin taking a fucking knee, then signing a contract with fucking the slave owners of all time. Pay these players. So the next game was Gonzaga against Stanford. Stanford was Mad Dog the Mormon, who coaches here. Weaver beat him finally last year. Jerry Carty beat him down there. That bad team that Weaver had, but they had Jerry Carty. They finally won a game in Provo. Still haven't won at BYU in their history. Well, BYU can't win tournament since Danny Ainge. How good was... I saw Danny Ainge get upset in there. How good was Danny Ainge? How good was he? Oh yeah. The best player ever at BYU? Well, I used to play against him when I was a kid. That was Jim McMahon. First time I met him, punting in a park in Roy, I was like, whoa, look at this. Oh, he was all that. He was all that, then some. They never lost it, Roy. You know, I was at Weber High then. Oh, was he that good? Oh, probably the best team you've never heard about, the 1980 BYU football team. Not 84, 80. Jim McMahon. Oh, yeah, he was all that. I don't think they ever lost a high school. He was the greatest football player who ever played at BYU. Oh, yeah, Lavelle Edwards. And that's saying a lot. The greatest athlete. He always says, Clay Brown says in the radio show, the best play from BYU ever was the Hail Mary, was a Catholic to a Catholic. Yeah, he was that good. Oh, yeah. Don't ever really tell anybody he wasn't. So I'm at the game up there at Stanford. Stanford's playing Gonzaga. This is how one game in one moment. I watched John Stockton play in that arena for Gonzaga. Weaver beat him by 25 points, but you could tell how good he was. I sat with Frank in these games. He knew what Lillard was. Jazz last time. I know Donovan. I don't think the Jazz will win it, but the next game was Gonzaga versus Stanford. Stanford giant favorite. One of the greatest upsets in March Madness history. Gonzaga. He's doing, what's his name's doing the play-by-play that was on that team. Changed everything for Gonzaga. The Mormon, the Mad Dog, they upset. I've been in a lot of buildings, including the Jazz in the NBA Finals. I've been in a lot of buildings where the roof would raise. Never in my life. The other Gonzaga team, Eastern Washington, they could change everything for the Big Sky. They're that good. These two brothers from Spokane. Let's turn it on, see if they're back at it. I know how good they are. Weaver was that good, but Weaver had to play in Montana. They had to play Montana. I talked to Michael Kozak. I says, are you going to stay? I don't know. Same old. Keep losing. Well, you got to play Montana. They own you. Ask Duron Cherry. So, Anthony Johnson in that game never missed a free throw, never missed a field goal. Never did it before, never did it be after. He said after the game, I had an out-of-body experience. This is an old native burial ground. I grew up right here. I just got a sandwich at the store. At the hospital, I had to go in for a blood work.
Eastern Washington had a good offensive rhythm going at the end of the first half. They get it inside to Groves. Groves underneath the hoop, foul from behind by McCormick. And McCormick is going to pick up his second. And send Tanner Groves to the free throw line to shoot two.
Oh, this Tanner Groves is all that, then some. Isn't he a Spokane kid? The other Spokane. One win can change everything. This Eastern team is that good. They got a 14 seed. Weaver didn't get to play them this year. COVID. Weaver's all that. They got a curse on. They cannot beat Montana. Vegas has got anybody but Montana. We had to play them, and they come all the way back. Down by 16 with 6 minutes. Bad call, but Joe Bass, who's the trainer, famous training program here. One of Kobe's trainers I was friends with when I worked for a bagel. He says, I'll never forget it. He looked right at him. Yes. So he says and by the way, Ruben Nemhart was that good. His kids, I think, playing in Arizona now. They recruited him here, but I worked for a bagel and then the best coach they ever had. He's dead. I spoke at the wake, Phil Johnson. I says, what's going on with the Jazz? They sold off all Bobby Sloan's stuff, disrespected. They don't care. The Miller family are creepy. By the way, if Phil Johnson would have coached the Jazz, they would have titles in the banner. They wouldn't. Jerry Sloan refused to yield the field, but when Ruben missed the front end of that free throw on the 1-on-1, I was at that game. That was a Sunday in Florida. He says that free throw just cost you several million. It cost the Big Sky. It cost Weber State's program so dearly. Same. Noel Jackson missed the free throw to win, and then they lose in overtime against Florida. Yes, they're that good. They haven't won a tournament game since 2006 with Krastoviak. Krastoviak just got fired. By the way, what a player. The best Big Sky team ever? 1977, Idaho State. Remember when they went to the Final Eight with Hayes? Hayes was a Pocatello, Idaho guy. No, go back to that Weber State team in 69 with Willie Sojourner back then. Of course, they'd had to play UCLA, the greatest basketball player in history, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Nobody beating that dude. This team's this good. Weber didn't get a plan this year, COVID. It would be a major, major win for the Big Sky. Pay these fucking players. Fuck the NCAA. Pay them! Why don't they have games in the beautiful Purple Palace, this incredible arena anymore? Arnie Farron's from Ogden. Arnie Farron's Ogden. He's still alive. What? Arnie? I mean, the greatest. He's Ogden. He ran the NCAA for all those years. When he ran it, it was a gem. We got all kinds of games. Jason Kidd got upset in there. I say Dever Robinson in the tournament. That could go hundreds of players. Jimmy Valvano cut down the nets. Weber's got a curse. They played Lamar at home in a tournament game. They were 6th seed. Down by 20, come all the way back, lose again on to a guy named Billy Tubbs. This is going to be a game. Go Eastern! God, it's going to be a war. Come on, Eastern. They haven't won a tournament game since 2006. They haven't really done any noise since 99. It's overdue. Uh-oh. It's going to be a game to the wire. Go Eastern.